Okay, good evening, traders. So this is a private video that I'm doing for our mentorship clients. So only you guys can watch it, and the people in the Bold project can watch it. It's a private video basically. So why I'm doing this is because I want to put an idea forward, which looks like something that's happening. I'm looking at the charts of dollar, and the structure of dollar has been down. If you see the charts of dollar, it's been quite in a downtrend, lower highs and lower lows are being maintained. So we couldn't have basically gone long on the dollar. The structure is down, so we have to follow that. Now, but it could now potentially basically mean that dollar is about to reverse, as Abhiyan has been guiding you all in the groups. It could. Emerging markets are at the top. We could see some resistance there. So what does that mean for us? I'll give you an idea what I think could be happening in the markets. As you all know, 15th January is a date that we have found out. Today is 11th of January 2021. I would say that 15th of January 2021 could give you a good fall in the markets. Again, I'm not saying like 21st December, but that's one day that I would personally go short. I'll give you logic later when we approach that date. So unless until that is we are at that date, we will not go in a very good short. We will continue buy on dip. So what I think is, if you see the highs, what are the highs like? Let me show you. This was your high. This was your high. This was your high. This was another high. Then it was followed by this high. So currently, as long as markets are not going to break this high, they will continue to be in a lower high downtrend. What are your lows doing? This was your previous low. Sorry, this was your previous low over here. This over here was another previous low, and this over here was another previous low. So as long as these lows are also maintained, so you can see time after time we are getting lower highs and lower lows. So we basically cannot go long in the market unless until the structure is reversed. That's one point that you all have to understand. So can this structure reverse in one go? That is something I don't think which will happen. It could happen, but that is something which I will not be betting on. What I think could happen is basically markets. The markets have, dollar has gone up. That's why Indian markets, Bank Nifty is in pressure. What I think that can happen is that markets now will take a very small pullback. Dollar index, it will take a pullback. This will drive your Indian markets higher. So you will probably get 14,500 plus on Nifty. You would probably get Sensex somewhere close to 49,600 to 900. But I don't think 50,000 will be breached in one go. That's a very important point. So we will get some pullback here. And from this pullback, maybe close to 89.8 levels, we will again start to see the dollar going up. Why do I say that's going to come? Because we want to get some kind of a higher low formation, which would basically set a move for a breakout on the dollar index into a new trend. So unless until if this happens in one go, that is not going to be very well respected. Why I basically want that market should give me a higher low formation, and from this point then give me a breakout. So a good double bottom breakout should happen on the dollar index, and maybe this correction and breakout. We have 3-4 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday. This could happen on Friday. So we have 3 days for the markets to give some kind of a fall and then markets to go up. But I personally will short the markets only if this thing is satisfied. Otherwise, if dollar just breaks in one go, that is something I would really not like to trade. It's some personal rules that I like to follow. But I hope you're getting the idea what I am trying to forecast in the markets. Let's see if that holds true or not. So that is something we will see in the next couple of days. But let's wait for a higher low formation, and then we'll go for a breakout on the dollar. And when the breakout happens, it would be ideal if it's on 15th. Another thing you should all keep in mind is Sensex is currently at 49,260. So 50,000 is a very big round number on Sensex. It's going to be a very strong resistance zone. What I would like is if dollar starts to fall down, Sensex will also start to go higher. And maybe when the dollar starts to form a new higher bottom, and when the dollar starts to go higher, maybe we are somewhere around 49,600 and 49,900 on the Sensex. I don't think we'll be about 50,000. So when we do that, that's an ideal place that we can decide to go short in the market. That is an idea. So if you get Sensex as close as possible to 50,000, that would be ideal for us to short the markets. So again, it's an idea that we've been working on. Whatever updates are there, obviously I'll update you one day before the move is about to happen. So we will try to forecast that as well. Nifty is at 484 right now. I think steam is still left. I will still not short the markets. I will continue buy on dip stance. Things look okay to me. We got a good hammer kind of a candle. People call it a hanging man, but for me, it's not a hanging man. It shows bullishness. Markets fell down, retested, and then they went up. So I don't see any signs of fatigue right now in the market. So things are looking okay in Nifty. Bank Nifty right now looks like a weaker index. So as long as that is maintained, we are stock specific. We will not really indulge in index specific trades. If you look at the American markets, they were quite down quite a bit, but they have retraced back. So this is basically helping the cause that I have been discussing with you. I don't know if it is all fantasies that I'm living in, but it could be a powerful trade setup that I have just given you. So Dow has taken a good support at 30,750 odd numbers. It looks like Dow wanted to retest this level of this earlier breakout and then again move higher. So we'll see all about that. Even your S&P is doing okay. It has retested and it's going back up. Nasdaq is down a couple odd points. So let's see what happens. UK also was down about 2%. It's also had some pullback after the American markets. So let's see how the markets unfold in a matter of couple of days. And I'll give you some live commentary once the markets are on. That's about it. A very small update, but hopefully that will give you a perspective of the markets going forward. Thanks a lot.